You've conquered the performing world and the behind-the-scenes world. Do you enjoy one more than the other?
I think enjoy is always a slightly difficult one to answer. I mean, acting is more fun. There's no question about that. You know, particularly if you've got a good part, you turn up and everyone else is there and you're laughing and larking about, you know, and you sit in makeup and gossip and all of that's great. And, you know, particularly when you've been in the business some time, you probably have old friends in practically every cast that's assembled. But of course, the end product, if you have written something that then gets filmed, or if you have written it and directed it, so you feel very responsible for it, but then it's very much your baby. And so if people then like it and they enjoy it, then I think you're, you know, it always sounds so kind of toffee nose really, but your sort of satisfaction is greater. So, you know, it's quite hard to answer that really. I mean, you know, if it had been given to me to choose between being an Oscar-winning actor and an Oscar-winning screenwriter, I probably would have chosen actor, but I wasn't given the choice. And I think that the work that came to me in my writing career was ultimately more interesting, to be honest.
Did you have a clear idea of what you wanted to do when you were young?
No, I don't think I had a clear idea of anything. I think I had a vague idea that I wanted my life to somehow be interesting and colourful and full of interesting people, you know. I couldn't see myself in that sort of city life. My father wanted me to be a diplomat, actually, which I think is a very interesting life, so I wouldn't disparage that. But on you know, at that time, I'm talking about the early 70s when I left Cambridge. I left in 1970. I wasn't what they were looking for. There was a completely different feeling going on. And that city life, which I think I probably still could have achieved, it didn't really seem right for me. So I sort of drifted towards films and showbiz.
What was it like being involved with Cambridge Footlights?
I didn't do all that much of Footlights. I mean, we were the sort of dull generation. Before us, we'd had, you know, John Cleese and all of that group, David Frost and all that sort of stuff. And then after us came Stephen Fry and Emma Thompson and everything else. So we were sort of the bread between the two fillings, because I don't think we were a particularly innovative generation, and indeed none of my contemporary actors from Cambridge really survived. But I mean, I enjoyed Footlights, you know, and I did the Trinity Review and I did various plays. In a funny way, I enjoyed my sort of more 60s experience. I mean, I did Marat Sard on a squash court, you know, with a whole lot of actors who were all stoned out of their conch. I mean, that was all pretty, when I look back at it, pretty weird, really. But I think it was interesting. And you know, I liked all that, really.